If you're over 60, you've probably heard about intermittent fasting, but you've likely also wondered, is this actually safe for me? You've earned your wisdom, and with that comes a healthy skepticism of health trends. You're right to be cautious. In this video, we'll cut through the hype, break down the science behind time-restricted eating, explore the potential benefits, and cover the essential safety guide for seniors. We will explain intermittent fasting in 3 sections. Number 1, the frustrating reality of aging. Number 2, the solution. Number 3, 5 potential benefits for your health. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching from and your age. And here's a question for you. Do you believe the timing of your meals could be more important than what you eat? Let's get started. The frustrating reality of aging. Let's be honest. As we get older, our bodies change. It's not your imagination. Maybe you've noticed your metabolism isn't what it used to be, and that stubborn weight just won't budge, even when you're eating the same things you always have. It's a common and deeply frustrating experience. This happens partly because our metabolic rate naturally slows down as we lose muscle mass over the years. And it's not just about the scale. It's the background worry about blood sugar, blood pressure, or even those moments you walk into a room and forget why, sparking a tiny flicker of concern about your mind's sharpness. You might feel that your body is becoming less resilient. These aren't just feelings. They are reflections of real biological shifts happening inside us. The old rule book for health, the one that worked for us at 30 or 40, might need a few updates to match the body we have today. The solution: a shift in timing, not a diet. What if a tool to help address these concerns wasn't about counting calories, but simply about when you eat? This is the core idea behind intermittent fasting, or, as Dr. Andrew Huberman and other scientists often call it, time-restricted eating. It's a simple name for a powerful concept. It's an eating pattern that cycles between periods of eating and not eating. This isn't about starving yourself. It's about creating a dedicated and consistent eating window each day. The basic principle is to give your body a longer, consistent break from digestion. Think about it. Every time you eat, your body has to drop what it's doing and focus entirely on processing that food. When you give it a deliberate break, this extended rest allows your body to shift its focus from processing food to other important jobs like cellular maintenance and repair. It's a simple change that could have interesting effects, especially for those over 60. The why: 5 potential benefits for your health. So, what does the science say? Let's break down 5 potential benefits for seniors, keeping in mind that research is ongoing, and this is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Benefit 1: a different approach to weight management. As we age, a slowing metabolism can make weight management a real challenge. A 2021 review of studies on middle-aged and older adults showed that intermittent fasting can produce modest weight loss. By shortening your eating window, you might naturally cut down on late-night snacking and overall consumption, creating a gentle calorie deficit without obsessive counting. However, it's important to note that some studies have found that simple calorie restriction offers similar results. This tells us that intermittent fasting isn't necessarily superior, but it's a different strategy that some people find easier to stick with. Number 2, an exciting area of brain health research. Some early studies suggest that intermittent fasting could have neuroprotective effects. The idea is that it may promote a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is like fertilizer for your brain cells, helping them grow and form new connections. A 2021 systematic review in Frontiers in Neuroendocrinology from researchers at the Center for Nutrition Education and Lifestyle Management in the UK noted that while intermittent fasting was consistently reported to improve cognitive performance in animal models by increasing BDNF, more research is needed to confirm these effects in humans. The science is promising but still in its early stages. Number 3, activating a cellular cleanup crew. Have you heard of autophagy? It's your body's natural internal recycling program. The research into its mechanisms is so important that it won Japanese cell biologist Yoshinori Osumi of the Tokyo Institute of Technology the Nobel Prize in 2016. Think of it as a deep cleaning for your cells. During a fast, when your body isn't busy with digestion, it can begin to clean out old, damaged, and dysfunctional cell parts. This process is believed to slow down as we age, letting cellular junk build up. While much of the foundational research was in yeast, this process is now understood to be a fundamental function in human cells too, and fasting is one of the most powerful ways to stimulate it. Number 4. A complicated picture for heart health and blood sugar. Metabolic health is a huge priority as we age. While some studies suggest intermittent fasting can improve how our bodies handle blood sugar, the research is mixed. In fact, preliminary research presented by researchers from Shanghai Jiaotong University School of Medicine at an American Heart Association conference in March 2024 caused a big stir. It found a surprising link between a restrictive 8-hour eating window and a 91% higher risk of death from cardiovascular disease, based on an analysis of over 20,000 adults. It is critical to understand this was preliminary data from a poster presentation, not a peer-reviewed study, and it had limitations, like relying on self-reported diet information from just 2 days. However, it serves as a powerful reminder that this approach, especially more extreme versions, must be handled with extreme caution and medical guidance. Number 5. Potentially cooling down inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a silent driver behind many age-related conditions, from arthritis to heart disease. Some research suggests that intermittent fasting may help lower markers of inflammation. A 2022 review of 18 studies found that intermittent fasting could significantly reduce levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation in the body. Other analyses, like those from institutions such as the University of Kashan, have also investigated these links, finding that different types of fasting may impact various inflammatory markers. The idea is that the fasting state gives your body a break, potentially helping to reduce this low-grade, simmering inflammation. The Essential Safety Guide: How to do it right. This is the most important part of the video. For seniors, intermittent fasting must be approached with care, wisdom, and professional oversight. The golden rule: you must talk to your doctor. This is completely non-negotiable. Before you change your eating schedule, you need a conversation with your doctor or a registered dietitian. This is especially critical if you have conditions like diabetes, heart issues, or low blood pressure, or if you are on any medications. Doses for blood sugar or blood pressure medications, for example, might need to be adjusted. Your doctor is the only person who can help you decide if this is safe for you. Who should not try intermittent fasting? Fasting is not for everyone. It is not recommended for seniors who are underweight, frail, have a history of malnutrition, or a past or present eating disorder. If you have trouble keeping weight on, or are already struggling with a low appetite, restricting your eating time is not a wise strategy. You've spent decades learning your body's signals, so trust them. When you start, you might feel a little tired or get a mild headache as your body adjusts. That's normal. But you should not feel dizzy, weak, persistently irritable, or unwell. The goal is not to push through pain or discomfort. If you feel bad, stop and reassess. It might mean this isn't the right approach for you, or that you need to start even more gently. A shorter eating window makes food quality more important, not less. You have fewer hours to get all the nutrients your body needs. You must focus on nutrient-dense foods. Prioritize getting enough protein to protect against age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. Many experts recommend seniors get at least 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. So, fill your plate with lean protein like chicken and fish, eggs, and legumes. Also, be sure to include plenty of fiber from vegetables and healthy fats from sources like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. During your fasting hours, you must stay hydrated. Water is best, but unsweetened herbal tea and black coffee are also fine. Our sense of thirst can decline with age, making us more susceptible to dehydration. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. Keep a water bottle handy and sip from it all day long. If you've spoken with your doctor and have the green light, the key is to start slow. Please do not jump into a 16-hour fast just because you heard it was popular. A gentle start is a smart start. The best approach for many seniors is the 12-by-12 method. It's simple, safe, and incredibly effective as a starting point. It means you fast for 12 hours and eat within a 12-hour window. Think of it this way. If you finish your dinner and have your last bite of food by 7 p.m., you would simply wait to have breakfast until 7 a.m. the next morning. That's it. For most people, this just means cutting out late-night snacks and not eating for at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, which aligns with expert recommendations. Try that for a few weeks. Don't even worry about the clock too much. Just be mindful of your last meal. See how you feel. A gentle approach like this is the safest and most sustainable way to see if this pattern works for you. Intermittent fasting isn't a magic pill or a fountain of youth, but it is a compelling strategy that, when used with a doctor's guidance, could be a useful tool in your wellness toolkit. It's about shifting the focus from just what you eat to when you eat, possibly tapping into your body's own powerful maintenance systems that we are only just beginning to fully understand. It's a return to a more natural rhythm of eating and resting. When approached safely and thoughtfully, it can be an empowering way to engage with your well-being in your senior years, putting you in the driver's seat of your health. We would love to hear from your experience. If your doctor has approved it, have you tried a gentle form of intermittent fasting like the 12-by-12 method? What benefits or challenges did you notice? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could be incredibly helpful to someone else on this journey, but remember that what works for one person might not be right for another. And if you found this video helpful and balanced, please give it a like, and be sure to subscribe for more evidence-based health information for seniors. Thanks for watching.